Well, yeah, I'll tell you what, anything would be better than that crappy one. What'd they do? They made a movie out of the musical with Tom Cruise. I forget what the musical was called, but it was all like 1980s hair bands. Yeah, it sucked. Hey, True Believers England team here, and I figured let's do the heavy metal magazines. We were going to do John Romita Sr. tonight, or Outer Limits, or one of those two. But I figure let's do the heavy metal magazine since the Lester sisters aren't usually here, and sometimes heavy metal magazine covers can be iffy. As a matter of fact, there is one that I'm just going to ask you guys: be adults. Seriously, if you don't flag this shit. Just move on. If you don't like it, skip it. Just be an adult. All righty. That being said, here we go. We've got with us today.
We're all a bunch of adults here.
Say again?
I think we're all a bunch of adults here.
Yeah, you know what? It's just kind of pissy when you get somebody who's like, "Oh, I'm offended, and thus nobody shall see this," and we got to shut everything down. And it's just, yeah.
Oh my gosh! Did you watch that video I posted about the communists? They're all meeting together, and they couldn't get in.
Oh yeah. That's old, but yeah, I've seen it before.
Oh yeah.
Where it's like,
every time I see that, they're like, "Excuse me, could people quit whispering? I can't focus if people are making noise in the background." And then
it's ridiculous.
Like, can we not use gendered language and just like everything? Like every 5 seconds, somebody interrupted, and then they never got anything done.
And there you go. All righty, let's see. Are we matching the Pixel goes here, and then there it goes here, and here you go, Pixel. You're going to get us started off. Hello to everybody in the chat, and this is. Oh, I'm sorry. Do your line.
Oh, hi. I'm Pixel.
And there you go. This is book one.
There's a new show to come out. It's called American Tail. Pixel Goes West.
I prefer the music in the first one though. Somewhere out there. Oh, sort of Shannara. I haven't thought about that in some time. So I mean, it's okay. I think it's done fairly well. I don't get the robo titties.
From the people on Android.
And then you have basically Black Mask's head on top of it. It's done fairly well.
Some weird fetishes right there.
Let's go. Well, it's not my fetish, but let's go 7 due to the skill.
All righty. We go 7 on with Pixel. Eric, what do you think of the first issue of Heavy Metal magazine?
Hi, I'm not Pixel.
We know.
Honestly, I was never blown away by this cover. In fact, I think I have this magazine out in my garage somewhere.
Oh yeah,
it has nothing to do with this story, but
next to your mom.
No, that's my mom's in my sister's garage.
Oh, okay.
I think I'm going to agree with Pixel and go 7 on this.
Okay, and how about you, RDV?
Some things just say the same. When you cheat on your wife, you're going to get your ass kicked. She's basically brutalizing him. He's leaking. His head's got smashed in. He's got motor oil leaking out.
You can kind of humanize this robot for getting his ass whipped.
Or maybe she's a prostitute. He thought, he's going to stiff her on the payment. Regardless, though. It's drawn pretty good. I like the background. Yeah, I like the leg busted off and the arm is just like that. It's kind of cool. I guess she brought a wrench to a screwdriver fight. He's got a screwdriver raised in his hand, trying to defend himself. I'm gonna go 10. That's cool.
That is usually how it is. All right, we got a 10 from RDV, and I don't know. I kind of dig this cover. I understand why you'd go 7 on it, but yeah, I don't think it's 10. I'm thinking 8ish for me. There you go.
And if they're in Canada, then it's the Canadian screw job, right?
And here we go. Erica Boyd says 8. One Slick says 8, and so does Joe and Darth Cato as well. So that's 4 8s. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we have a 9 from Henry saying Heavy Metal number 1. It's an awesome cover. It's a 9. Jay Lucian agrees, and so does Tony Hayes saying that cover is great. And then we have 7 from Rhaegar and an 8 from Desert Rose. So we've got a 7, 8, 3, 9s. 7 and 8 and 1, 2, 3. Alrighty. Can we rate Playboy issues someday on your own channel? You can. Yes. Go right on ahead. I have been here for far too long. I don't want to throw my my channel away
so
for that.
Tony asked that. Wow.
Yeah, Tony Hayes.
I thought it was an MK question.
Let's see. Ethereal says, wait, no, I grabbed his, right? No, a 7 from Ethereal. Michael Taylor says 10. So does Dark Admiral. 2 10s and a 7. Alrighty. He should have given that hot stove a second look. Maranya said, Heavy Metal number 1, Robot versus Robot. Well rendered. Does it sell the magazine? Maybe. Score Robot Abuse 7. And MK says, hey, I'll go 9. Alrighty, so we have a 7 and a 9.
I guess you'll see you in the hospital next to me.
Right. Alrighty, let's get the stop. And once again, if you have a vote and it's late, just go right on ahead and put that down, and we will use it. For right now, though, we have 5 7s, getting rid of those 3 10s and 2 of the 9s, leaving 2 9s left, but there's 6 8s. And Heavy Metal issue number 1 starts us off in the 8 category, the very good category. All right, let's move on. And Pixel had the first one. Eric, you have the second one. What the honest F? There we go. Let me get the go for book 2.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I can tell it's very good art, so I'm going to go 8.
All right. And how about you, RDV?
I'll go 8 with the man boobs.
Mine or the magazine?
Yeah. The monsters got man boobs.
Okay, that makes more sense. Woo, okay. All right. How about you, Pixel?
Well, as Eric said, no idea what we're looking at. It's this weird, grotesque alien thing, but it is very well done. I do like it more than the last cover. So 8.
All righty. We got an 8 from. All right, we got an 8 from there. And I'm sorry, RDV. What was yours again?
Mine was a man boob 8.
Am I still here?
Oh, so long, farewell. Our leaders saying goodbye.
Happy trail.
And now the day is clear, and so I face that final curtain.
Awkward pauses.
Why? Farewell.
Okay, this one's taken a while.
Yeah, he has been taking some time since before, yeah.
And he's gone. And if you had 8 minutes and 56 seconds, you won.
Wow.
I mean, is that supposed to be like a lizard kangaroo?
No idea.
No idea. I wonder if Luke Skywalker is going to come milk the tits.
He might. He likes that green milk.
I need that green milk.
That's not a cow. That's a bull. I wonder whether milk tastes funny. Alrighty then. So, come here often?
Not as often as you two.
Hey.
Hello again.
Welcome back.
Alrighty. Sorry about that, guys. This is getting ridiculous. All right, what'd you say, RDV?
I said, do you come here often? Oh,
Yes, I do.
All right. I was talking about Pixel. No, it was a man boob 8.
Okay, and how about you, Pixel?
I give it an 8 as well.
All right. I think I'm going to go 9. I really do think the art, the coloring is very well done here. Jay says 7. One Slick says 4. Desert Rose says 6. And so we have a 4, 6, 7. Alrighty, 4, a 6, and a 7. Next up, let's see. Dark Admiral says 9. Eric and Boyd an 8. Solid Art says Joe, giving it a 7. And Henry says 8. It's a very good cover. It's an 8. 5 from Ethereal and an 8 from Michael Taylor. So there's a 5, a 7, 3 8s. A 5, a 7, and 1, 2, and 3. Not a fan of this one, but I'll give it a 7 for being well drawn, says Darth Cato. Tony gives it a 6. Maranya says Heavy Metal 2, decent rendering, mystery of what it is and what's going on, sells the magazine a bit. Score a What the Elf Is This 7. And so it's so quiet. There we go. Bye. All righty. So we've got a 6 from Tony and a 7 from Maranya. And let's see what else. I know I disappeared for a while. Any more numbers? Nope. Let me get the stop. And we will move on to the next. But before we do, we have 1, 4, 1, 5, and 2 6s. There is no 10 this time. So it takes out 1, 9, and 3 of the 8s, leaving 2 8s left. There's 3 7s, so the 7s win. All righty, kids. Let me find that. And once again, I get the covers from Comic Vine / GameSpot. So if you want to go and look ahead. Oh, Undead Quinn says 6, and we got a 5 as well. That's a 6 and a 5. And that is, let's see, 1 and 1. So we have 6 8s versus 2 5s and 3 6s and 1 of the 7s. It's still a 7. All righty, let's get a go for book 3. Sorry about how much time it took for me to get back onto here. We have Quinn and Rhaegar as well. Yep, got them. And here you go. And it is RDV's turn, sir. And this is Heavy Metal issue number 3.
Wow. 10.
All righty. And how about you, Pixel?
I don't care about the monkey in space. I'm sorry. Though, wait a minute. Are they shooting the monkey?
They're shocking it.
Well, actually, there's a whole bunch of planes that seem to be intercepting whatever he is flying.
But it looks like a crosshair aimed at him.
Yeah,
They're going to kill
that's
him.
right. Yeah.
That's more exciting. I was feeling nothing, but now I'm feeling a little bit of something. I'm going to 7 though. No.
I'm wondering what's in his helmet. Eric, what do you think?
I'm going to agree with VENKMAN's 10 because the monkey looks like he's either on his way to becoming human or on his way from being human.
I agree with that.
Looks like a half human, half monkey face.
Like there's something in the eyes. There's a humanity in the eyes that's very impressive.
What it is, you guys are noticing that someone's getting ready to snipe him.
Yeah. Yeah, that was what Pixel noticed.
Yeah, or take his photo. And he's like,
could be that too. All righty, let's go to the chat where Dark Admiral is saying 10 and One Slick is saying 8. And then we have a 7 from American Boyd, another 8 from Desert Rose, another 10 from Joe and Kato. And then we've got 2 7s from Ethereal and Jay. So we've got 3 7s, 2 8s, and 2 10s. All righty.
He's also got a squad of of jets behind him, fighter jets. So maybe he's like in a dogfight. He's a pilot.
Oh, maybe. Let's see what is next. Hold on, just a sec. Okay, there we go. Let me see. More Than Human. Maranya saying Heavy Metal 3, Planet of the Apes, excellent rendering. This is what the cover should look like. Mystery sells the magazine. Score, Shoot the Monkey 10. Shoot the monkey. Alrighty. If you want. Let's see. Space Monkey Mafia. Edsel is a no-go. 10, very cool cover, colors, and nice detail, says Michael Taylor. We have a Henry saying, I think that this is a Mobius cover. Nice detail. It's a very good cover. It's an 8. And then Tony Hayes says 7. And Rhaegar says he looks agonizingly and hilariously bored. So we have a 7, an 8, and a 10. And I think that is that. So let me get the scores here. 7, and 8, and a 10. Alrighty. 7, 8, and 10.
Maybe he's mad because he crapped his pants.
Let's see. Undead Quinn says 8. And let's see. I hope you're doing well, Maranya. Yep, there you go. Alrighty. So we have 4 7s taking out the 4 10s, leaving the 8s. And that's where this lands. Alrighty. We got 2 8s, 1 7. Once again, we are looking for a 10. Will we make it tonight? I don't know. Some weird covers tonight. We're supposed to get ice snow tomorrow. Otherwise, we're doing well. Yeah, it's actually raining out there now, so I have a feeling it's going to get icy and bad. All right, let's go for book 4. And
Got nothing till Saturday. Took all the freezing rain on them. I was supposed to have freezing rain all day, but got rid of it. We stayed south.
Cool. Alrighty, the thumbnail book. I like this. I like the fact that you're looking over what to me looks like a whole bunch of farmland in the mountains. Almost like it's maybe I'm putting this into it, but it's like these buildings that you would see at Epcot where they do all their farming like vertically rather than but I like this one. I'm gonna give it a 9. What do you say, Pixel?
I like this one too. I mean, you have all those spears down there. I can't tell because of the quality if there are like actually people holding those spears, because it could be an invading force. But yeah, no, this one is very cool. I like the style. I'm gonna go 9 too.
Okay. We're on 4 right now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Hold on just a second. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so we had 5. I was wondering why it just seemed like we lost a whole bunch of scores. Like did people drop out? No. Okay. Let's see. We had 5 7s taking up 5 of the 7 10s, and then we had no 9s, but we have 4 8s. So that would be 2 8s left. All right, this is an 8. Okay, it still stays in the same score. Okay, I just wanted to make sure the scores were right. I'm sorry, Pixel. What did you give this?
A 9.
All righty, so 2 9s going in. And Eric, what do you think?
I think I'm going to keep the 9 chorus going.
All righty. And here we go. And RDV.
Yeah, so basically this guy is part of the army that's down there. They're dressed exactly kind of like him. And they're marching up the left side of the cover all the way up to the halfway part. You'll see them. They're entering that town over there. It just looks like a regular town, like a rock town. You know, like in the Americans live in caves and stuff. You know, or some of the cliffs. So that's what it looks like. You just see the rooftops. They're just. But yeah, I love the art. As far as the color, the lines, the sharp lines, the bold. We'll go 10.
All right. We got a 10 from RDV. So let's check this out and see how the chat does. All righty. We've got a 6 from Rhaegar. We got a 10 from Jay, a 9 from Undead Quinn and Eric and Boyd, and a 10 from Dark Admiral March Hare. Joe says 8. All right, so we got a 6, an 8, 2 9s, 2 10s. Okay, a 6, an 8, 2 9s, and 2 10s. Let's see. Ahoy Rhaegar from Dark Admiral. One Slick says 8. Heavy Metal number 4. This is the Mobius cover. The bird stolen and used for Tarna in the movie is a 10. And then we've got a 6 from Tony Hayes and an 8 from Desert Rose and an 8 from Darth Vader. It's pretty cool. I'll give it an 8. Alrighty, and that is what do we got? 6, 1, 2 8s, 3 8s, 6 and 3 8s. Alrighty, there we go. 1, 2, and that's an 8, 2, 3, 4, and then we've got a 6. Desert Rose says 88, LOL. Mobius is king of sci-fi art, says Undead Quinn. Maranya says Heavy Metal 4, odd fantasy / science fiction character flying over the alien lands. Wonderful rendered, mysterious story. Sells the magazine. Score an alien writer 10. And Ethereal says 7. This one also 7 is MK's score. I'm not sure what's going on this cover, but 10 for the art and colors, says Michael Taylor. And Black Spiders jumps in saying 6. And hello to Black Spiders. So we got a 6, a 7. And we've got 1, 2 10s, a 6, a 7, and 2 10s. All righty, there we go. Let me score that. We've got a 6, a 7, and 2 10s. And let's get the stop here. Okay, stop. All righty, and let's score this thing out. And we've got 3 6s taking on those 5 10s. And there's 2 left, but 1 7 takes out 1. And then we've got 4 8s taking out the last one. And 3 of those 5 9s, leaving 2 9s left. And there you go. We actually got above an 8 on this one.
We did it.
Everyone's saying hello to each other. I'm just like, doctor.
Hi, everybody.
Doctor.
That's what it reminds you of.
It's okay. We're Americans. Want to go get some coffee? Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, I love that movie, by the way. That movie got blasted, and it's funny as in my opinion. All right, go for book 5, and let's go back to Pixel on this one.
Hi,
There we go.
I'm Pixel.
We
still
know.
know.
And there we go.
Epic. So cool. So amazing. This is exactly what I want. Love it. Give me 15 of them. This is a 10.
All right.
I was expecting like a 6 at the end.
Epic. Love it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. But since I can't have it, it's a 2. All right, Eric, what do you say?
I agree with Pixel. This is a 10 all day.
Okie dokies. RDV.
That's what Froggy did to the ZACK variants. Just come down. This is a 10.
All righty. Yeah, why don't we just call across the board there? All right, paging Dr. Howard. Dr. Fine, Dr. Howard. Don't start up with that white lane shit. We know what this is really about. You want me to get an abortion. Okay, so we have Undead Quinn saying 10. Jay Lucian giving it a 10. We have Heavy Metal number 5. This is a great Bernie Wrightson cover. Hey, look, guys, I have a problem with Bernie Wrightson, but when I find an actual Bernie Wrightson cover, when is it not awesome? Okay, so once again, Undead Quinn, Jay Lucian, Henry, Dark Admiral, Joe. Everything about this cover is amazing, says Darth Cato. So we've got 6 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alrighty, let's see. And then we've got Derek and Boyd. Oh, Black Spider says 8. Derek and Boyd says 10. Blood spill melding in the foreground. 10 from Rhaegar. 10 from Ethereal and Desert Rose. And Michael Taylor saying fantastic cover details and colors. Alrighty, so we've got an 8 and 5 10s.
They say that everybody's going to pooper.
3,
Black
4
Spiders.
and 5 and an 8. And Rhaegar's got a question mark. My quote was from Airplane, by the way. The white zone is for loading, unloading. There's no parking in the red zone. The red zone is there for loading and unloading. There's no parking in the white zone. And then they start arguing. Yeah. Alrighty, did I miss Maranya? So I was kind of waiting for her.
She is at the end.
Heavy metal.
I knew that was gonna happen too.
Lays beast, red trade dress, to bloody sword linked to blood spilled to unify the excellent design. Score a bloody slaughter 10.
Now we just wait for the E to come back and reread that all over again.
I know.
I
know. Well, we should have suggested our new way of going about it.
Well, he said he liked it the other day. He said he liked that, yeah.
Oh, did he watch it?
Apparently he did watch it or something. I guess he did.
We are floating in space forever and ever. And ever.
I'm lost in the void.
Joey, do you like gladiator movies?
You ever seen a grown man naked, Pixel?
Sadly.
A river bottom nightmare band.
Hey, VENKMAN, I was gonna say no, he hasn't.
No.
No, who hasn't what?
VENKMAN asked Pixel if he's ever seen a grown man naked.
There you go. Okay, we did get a couple of new ones. I was actually asking what happened too. One Slick says 10 and MK says 10. And let's see. Heavy Metal 5, Man Slays Beast, Red Trade Dress, Link to Bloody Sword, Link
10.
Link to Blood Spilled to unify the excellent design. Score Bloody Slaughter 10. Alrighty, and that's 3 more 10s.
Pixel,
it's not a show without me disappearing, says Black Spider. Yeah.
$5, Pixel. I told you to do it.
What?
Alrighty, so we have what?
No, they come back.
Anything.
Pixel read Maranya's comment. I said, you know, why are you reading it? He's just going to read it when he comes back.
That's true. That is true. Yeah. All right, so we have 1-8 trying to take down 14 10s, and it failed spectacularly. All right, so here we go. We got our first 10 of the night. Will there be another? I don't know. That's it's just live TV, kids.
The background's for Voltron.
All righty. Let's see. I have Power Rangers somewhere around here for the background, or at least I used to.
No, we're good. We prefer this background. Space.
Yeah.
The Final Frontier.
All righty.
The Voyages of Pixel.
Alrighty.
Voyages.
You know what we really, really need in our life though is Aquaman Eric. Okay, anyway.
Age of Aquarica.
Alrighty, so it's Eric's turn, and this is book number 6, kids. There we go. Alrighty. Let's get that go for book 6.
I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I like it. It's a 10.
Alrighty. And RDV, what do you say?
Well, that's what happened on when Trump won. The winning. I'm going to go 10.
Alrighty. Confusing, but good to Eric and RDV.
Obviously, the monster's crying. Yeah.
Yeah. Pixel, what do you think?
Wailing. He's not crying. There's no tears. I am not sure what the hell I'm looking at. It's done well. It is, but I have no idea what it is. And if I don't know what it is, I that's not enough. I'm going to go ahead. I can't even begin to think what it's supposed to be. I'll go 7.
Alrighty. Well, 9, 8, 7. We have on one side what looks like what was his name? Maximoff or whatever it is from Black Hole with 2 planets by him on the left. I have no idea what that is hooked up to his helmet. He's crying, and inside of his mouth you see a different universe. That's what's going on. You even see some planets in his eyes, it looks like. This is wild. This is kind of weird. And I think that at least is interesting enough. I'll give it a 7. Alrighty. And let's get to the chat and see what they have to say about this weird cover. Alrighty, so Dark Admiral March Hare says 10. Ethereal, Eric and Boyd, 1 Slick, all say 7. So we've got a 10 and 3 7s. Next up, we've got Darth Kato saying 6, and Black Spiders and Desert Rose saying 7. So 2 7s and a 6. Maranya says Heavy Metal 6. Unusual, the WTEL, or what the elf factor of the art is what selling point for the magazine. Excellent rendered, scoring a what the elf 10. Next up, you see planets. Do you see Uranus? Oh, constantly. But then again, I've got a big mirror. 8 from Michael Taylor, a 6 from Rhaegar, and 8 from Joe, reminiscent of the monkey cover. And there you go. So 2 8s and a 6. 1, 2, and another 6. It looks like Darkseid when he created the absolute universe. You see planets to I asked that one. Drugs had to be involved in the making of this cover. Heavy Metal 6 is a 6, says Henry.
That's
okay.
Right. Yeah.
Cool color, says Michael Taylor. All right, let's get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, put it on in there. We will use it.
Heavy Metal 6.
Heavy Metal
6.
5. What is that? 3 6s, taking out 3 of the 4 10s. And then we've got 7 7s wiping out everything else. This is a 7. All right. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? All righty, here we go. 2 7s, 2 8s, a 9 and a 10, ladies and gentlemen. All righty. Oh, you know what? We should do a poll. We should figure out what is. I think we're on the last one for next season.
But sir, we're not
to
under
figure
a bridge.
out what is what. I'm sorry, what?
You said let's do a poll, and I said, but sir, we're not under a bridge.
Oh, I don't have polls under the bridge. It's all business down there. People going to under the bridge, they don't need to be enticed. They know what they're there for.
Well, you're not understanding what I mean by polls.
We know what they're there for. Alrighty. Right. Okay, my dirty mind hasn't been on. Let's see. I think it would be more efficient to take a poll and not do one, says Rhaegar. Okay, we'll take a poll.
Well,
let's think. Here is who we have so far for the Marvel villains, and I guess we'll do the DCs later. I'm gonna have to figure out something, but let me go. We are going to start the season off with supervillain team up in 150 issues. Then we have Mr. Sinister, Kingpin, Doc Ock, Bullseye, Wrecking Crew, Dr. Doom, Galactus, Juggernaut, Magneto, Red Skull, Emma Frost, Stiltman, and then we have whomever we got 2 more. Whomever we pick tonight and on Friday. You have anything, guys, or in the chat? We're hearing seeing young Latina on the bridge entices them to go to church. That is true facts. We've got MODOK from Henry already. Anything else, Pixel?
Trying to think about. Did you say Hobgoblin?
Hobgoblin is not there.
Have we done Green Goblin?
We haven't even put Green Goblin on the poll yet.
Yeah, that's mine. It's my pick then.
All right.
All right, I'm going to do Hobgoblin. You're going to have to pick between your goblin. There's an obvious winner there. I'm sorry. But you have to pick between your goblins.
And, okay.
Wait, your Macadills and your Osborns?
I, the Green Goblin.
There we go, guys.
The obvious choice.
All right, the poll is up, and we have MODOK, Green Goblin, the Mandarin, and the Hobgoblin. And I'm going with Maranya's Lost Cause. There you go, because I think his covers. I can think of his covers. They're cool.
And
all righty.
Wow, it's really shifting. But
alrighty.
He'll be
say again.
I'm
Well, I'm
watching
hoping that Hobgoblin and Green Goblin will wipe themselves out, and we could go with Mandarin.
poor Modoc.
All right, so Modoc's got some good covers too. So actually, so does Green Goblin. So does everybody does on this one. All right, so the 6 was okay. This is RDV. Here we go with book number 7.
Yes, this is RDV.
That's RDV?
Yeah. Hi, I'm RDV. I'm perfect.
With a tiger's ass.
Well, it looks like you got a bunch of pixels down there. Little
Go with
Palpatines.
book. It's on book 7. All right.
Little Palpatines. Look at that. That is just messed up, man. At first, I thought the one on the left was E.T. At first, the giant eyes, and I was like, "Whoa, that's E.T.'s sister." Yeah.
Dee.
This is such a weird cover. Sometimes I wonder, is there even a story for the covers? The covers is just clickbait. They're not even in the book. Because this is acid trip, man. I'll go 8 on this.
All righty, we got an 8 from RDV. How about you, Pixel?
Okay.
Look
so
at this, Pixar. Look at this.
This tiger tar man, whatever. It's interesting. I don't like it very much, though. I'm gonna go a 6.
All righty. And how about you, Eric?
Hola, Patsy. Nude pygmies. It's awfully weird. It's too weird. But I'm going to say 8 because it's good art. It's just weird.
That's Palpatine and his family down there.
It's a what? Eric?
Well, 8.
Okay, that's what I thought you said. Just want to make sure. RDV.
Really?
Oh, did I start with you? Who did I thought I started. Okay, Pixel. What was your score?
I said a 6.
A 6. Okay. All right. I think this is drawn well enough. I agree with Eric. It's more of an 8. All right, let's go to the chat. And Ethereal gives it an 8. So does Joe, and Black Spiders and Dark Admiral. Desert Rose gives it a 7. So it's a 7 for 8. All righty. Let's see. 1 7 and 1 2 3 4. And then we have a 9 for American Boyd. So bizarre, but it fits the theme of heavy metal. Richard Corbin art. And then we have a not the TNA you want on your covers. I'll give it a 7, says Darth Cato. And then we've got a 5 from One Slick. Most of the time, the cover has nothing to do with the book, says Black Spiders. All righty. So we've got a 9, a 7, a 5. And Henry is saying heavy metal 7. I never liked this cover that much. It's a 5. Maranya says heavy metal 7. Weird to have tiger guy attacking aliens. Well rendered. The What the Elf mystery does sell the magazine score. A Tiger Man 10. All right. So we've got a 10, a 7, a 5, and a 7 and a 9. So 2 5s, 2 7s, a 9 and a 10.
You got MKs?
2 5s. Hold on. 2 7s, a 9 and a 10. Let's see. MK said 7. Was that a 1?
Yeah.
Yep, I got it.
Okay.
Because I counted 2 7s.
Yeah, because I saw you go for Henry, then go to Maranya. That's why I was confused.
Let's see. 4 from Rhaegar and a 9 from Michael Taylor, saying very cool cover colors and nice detail. So we have a 4 and a 9. 4 and a 9. There we go. And we've got 1 4 taking out the 1 10. And then we've got 2 5s taking out the 2 9s. And then we've got 2 6s taking out 2 of the 6 10s. And then we've got 4 or 8s. And then we've got 4 8s versus 3 7s. And this makes the 8 category, kids. There we go. Let's bring that on up there. And zoink.
So he's a manager.
Alrighty. Say again.
He's a manager. That's what he is.
All right, let's go for book 8. And this is when I'm going to lead off, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And let's see, what does number 8 look like? Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, this is another one of those where you look at it and go, okay, this is awesome. This is what I think about with heavy metal. This one in space covers. Yeah, I like this. I like the coloring on the snow and the ice, and the lizard looks awesome. The man almost looks like an afterthought, but yeah, it's almost like they took a picture of the lizard. It's just well rendered. Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 10. Pixel, what do you think?
Yes, this is the easiest 10 thus far, and with that, I do have to
And
say farewell. Go
the
for
end is
It's time
near,
to make everybody go to bed.
and
You're
still
bidding
I
us
face
Bye, everybody.
the final
Pixel.
curtain.
My and friends.
Au revoir.
I'll stay clear. Bye.
Like,
To which I'm certain.
Finally, it's down to 2 of us.
Does that
Who
mean
will
we can
survive?
leave?
Yeah, I know, right? If we both left and he came back, that'd be hilarious. He's like, where'd everybody go? If we all left, the audience and us left, all. And then we pop back on, like, just kidding.
Tonight on Madman with a Box, special guest star Eglantine.
Yeah.
Cut off in the wrong TARDIS.
Wouldn't it be something if he couldn't get back on? It's just singing.
That'd be a great big old whoopsie.
All right.
Hello, I'm Pixel.
We're debating, like, should we leave too then?
If you were smart, you would. Okay, so let's see. There we are. All right, let's just sit. Wait, were y'all actually sitting in awkward silence? No, you couldn't. Not with RDV here. That's the whole point of an RDV.
No. We sat in awkward silence.
Okay, so how about you, Pixel? What do you say? Oh, did we lose Pixel as well?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he said
left. He went to do the Madman with the Box.
Okay, Eric, what do you think of this one?
I'm gonna say 9.
All righty. How about you, RDV?
10, even though the logic is that thing would be sleeping in the winter.
Yeah, probably so. Probably so. Yeah.
I couldn't find
All
a
right.
bed big enough.
Right?
One Slick says 10, so does Dark Admiral, Desert Rose, and Michael Taylor saying fantastic cover colors and very nice detail. Black spiders. Eric and Boyd saying giant lizard in snow-capped mountains. We've got 6 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we have a Rhaegar 6. That is Zach riding on a dinosaur. Give it a 10, says MK.
What?
And then we have Darth Kato 10. Warrior riding lizard is epic. Maranya says heavy metal number 8. Fantasy guy riding the lizard in the Iceland. Excellent rendering. Tells a mysterious story. Score 8. Dino Rider 10. So we've got a 6 and 2 10s.
It's a magic lizard.
A 6.
That's what she said.
2 10s. And then we have an ethereal 9. It's a singing, says Black Spider. 9, I like everything, but the guy riding the lizard looks too small. Let's just sit here in awkward silence. This is the Wrightson cover is the best of the 2 so far. Hello from the other side. Hello, I'm the Anypixel. Hello, I love you. Want to tell me your name? Okay, so we've got 2 9s then. And here we go.
Your name.
And then we have Henry saying lizard in the snow, not good. The detail on the lizard is insane. It's close, but it's a 9. And Pixel said 10 before he left. Alrighty. And there we are. Say again.
I was saying thanks, One Slick, dude.
Alrighty. Cool. And let's get the go for book 9 ready as we go and we score this one. And we have 1, 6, and 4 9s taking on 11 10s. Ladies and gentlemen, a second 10 of the evening already as we round the corner, heading to the finish line. We're entering book 9. And it's Eric's turn, right? Yep, I had 8. Eric, here is book number 9. Hey, it's Christmas issue. Hello?
Eric.
My bad.
Oh,
This
okay. I
is-
thought I dropped until he said something. I was
This
like,
is
"God damn."
so bizarre. I gotta give us a 10.
All right. And how about you, RDV?
If Santa was a biker, he's heavy metal. He's got bombs and missiles in there. He's got his helmet with the skull on it. He's got his brass snuts with the spikes on it. Yeah, this is the 10.
He's got boobies in his sack. Somebody asked for boobies.
Oh, I think looking at his chest. I'm sure he's kind of old.
Nope. In the bag there by the helmet with the sunglasses.
I know. I'm just trying to save face for you because you're the guy who looks straight at the boobies.
That I did. Yes. Uh-huh. Actually, no, I didn't, but I did notice them. All righty. So there we go. Let's go to the chat where Darth Kato says, Heavy Metal Santa gets a 10. So Joe says the same, book of the night. And Dark Admiral says 7, and Eric and Boyd says 8. So it's 7, 8, 2 10s. A 7, an 8, and 2 10s. But I did notice the okay, so let's see, 7 and 8 and 2 10s, and then that means Desert Rose gives it an 8. Michael Taylor gives it a 10. Very cool cover colors and very nice detail, especially on the boobs in the bag. And then MK says 8. One Slick says 9. So we have what do we have here? 1, 2, 3 8s, a 9 and a 10. No. Yep. All right. 2 8s, a 9, and a 10. Let's see. Where do we leave off? Maranya said, Heavy Metal number 9, Heavy Metal Santa, excellent rendering. And this is what a Heavy Metal Santa should look like. This is a Biker Santa 10. And Henry is saying, Heavy Metal number 9, why does Santa have candles? It's a 7. Wait, he's got candles?
What?
Candies. Okay, why does Santa have candies? Alrighty. I think he's calling the boobies candies. Alrighty, so we'll get the stop. And if, oh, nope, there's another one. Ethereal says 9. Okay. Let's see. And if you have a last minute vote, just candies on the headlights is what he's saying. Candles on the headlights.
Yeah, the wax can on the front of the headlight.
I see. Okay, I see it. Okay.
And the engine itself.
All righty. Well, right now we have 2 7s, taking out 2 of the 7 10s, and then we've got 3 8s. So now we are down to 2 10s. And they're taken out by 2 9s. And this is a 9, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, my bad eyes. I thought you said candies. It's my bad eyes. I need to go and actually get those glasses.
That is a fire hazard, though, having his beard next to the candles.
That would be interesting and yet kind of painful. All right, let's go for book 10, and we have Eric leading us off here. No candy for you, says Henry. All righty. Well, my bag of Heath bars say differently. All righty, Eric. What? Oh, I didn't put the book up. Never mind. Once again, guys, if you don't like it, just switch your channel. Go watch something else.
Didn't Eric just do
this one? But Eric, here's number 10.
Didn't you just do the last one, Eric?
Yeah. I don't know if I went.
RDV, it's your turn then.
Okay, whatever. I'll give it a naked 10.
Okay. Naked lady riding a horse. We're all adults here. Just if you don't like it, just flip the channel or just wait and it'll be a different cover in a little bit.
Okay? There's nothing wrong with that.
How about you, Eric? What do you think?
I guess this is a 10.
Okay. It is actually well rendered. I like the fact that you don't have an ultra skinny or otherwise looks like muscular. You have some good rock formation. And yes, the horse is actually looking plastic.
Is this
I think that's the horse does not look real, does not look alive. Tell you the truth, it looks fake. That's the one problem I have with it.
Is this a Rosetta cover? Or do we know what the cover of this?
I do not know. I don't know who did this one. But yeah, I'm going to give it a 9 myself. I don't like the way the horse is looking on this one. Alrighty, so going to the chat. Now, this is the TNA you want on your cover, says Darth Kato, unlike the one that was earlier. And he gives it a 10. Ethereal saying, wait, we're mature here? I didn't say mature. I said older. I did. Anyway, yes. Okay, try to be anyway. Dark Admiral says 10. Joe says Lucky Horse. And One Slick says 10 for Lady Godiva. So we've got 2 10s. 10, now we're cooking with gas. Ethereal says 10. 10, I like Lady Godiva and Black Beauty, says Desert Rose.
Godiva.
Heavy Metal number 10. This is a Val Mayrick painting. Alrighty, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 10s. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And she is saying, let's get cracking. And Joe gives this an 8. And Michael says 10. Fantastic cover, colors, and detail. Looks like a Vallejo, says Eric and Boyd. 10 from Rhaegar. And Maranya says, Heavy Metal 10. Wow, naked lady riding an alien horse in a fantasy setting. This is the kind of cover Heavy Metal is known for. Well-rendered score in alien horse 10. And Henry says 10 is a 9. So we've got 1, 2, 3 10s and an 8. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, and a 9 from Henry. And we've got 1, 8, 2 9s trying to take out 12 10s and failing miserably. Okay. Boom, boom. Ain't it great to be crazy? Say again?
Is this the cover you're talking about, or is it coming up still?
Yeah, I was worried about this one. I was worried about this. I was worried about it because I've had a lot of stupid people try to flag my videos for less, you know? And it's stupid. Just don't watch. If it ain't your cup of tea, don't watch. But then again, I think YouTube's is kind of stupid. If there's no call for violence, don't care. Move on.
There was an article that Jay had shared in our sports ball saying that YouTube put a freeze on the DEI hires.
Oh my gosh! I hope that's
Google
true.
did that,
I hope
so,
it's true.
You know, so
well, one of the things also that they need to get away from, they need community notes and not let people do the flagging and all that kind of stuff, because that has led to more shit. What they should do is they should forgive all, stop with the shadow ban, stop doing all that, and just start fresh. Boom. But that's just me. Anyway, let me put the go for if it already hasn't been. Yeah, Henry already put it down. It's my turn to start us off. And the fudge we looking at? A couple of demons with what looks like names.
Yeah. I thought maybe it was a tablet to the left of them.
Yeah, it looks like it's a scroll, almost like.
There's 2 of them. There's 2 tablets
with people's names on them, and they're waiting for the souls to fall in. It looks like it's a more interesting cover than it is a good cover. I don't think it sucks or anything like that.
They're conjoined. They're 2-headed monster. I think.
I don't think so. But I'm giving this a 7. Like I said, it's at least interesting. I'm asking about it. I want to see what it is. Eric, what do you think?
I disagree with you. There were a lot of art like this in Skywald magazines in the 70s, and I always liked it. So I'm giving this a 10.
Okay. RDV, what do you think?
Oh, well, I think it's a 10.
Alrighty. About 10. Oh, okay. And we got a MK for the last one, another 10. On this one, we have 2 10s. Then we go to the chat where we have 7. Detail is lost in the ink, says one slick. Joe says 7 as well. 9, 8, and 7. And then we have, let's see, I actually kind of like it. I'll give it an 8, says Darth Cato. And we have a 5 from Eric and Boyd, not digging it much, and Ethereal feels the same way. So we got 2 5s, a 6 with Desert Rose, and a 7 from Dark Admiral. And then we have, I always like this Alex Nino's unique art style. It's a 10 for me, says Henry. And we have 5 from Rhaegar. Alrighty. Next up is Maranya, Heavy Metal 11, Demons Performing a Ritual, amazing rendering, monochromatic red, has touches of blue echoed in the trade dress, score a demonic 10. And next up we have MK with a 7, as well as Michael Taylor saying very cool covers. All right, so we got 2 7s. And let me get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, please put that on in there. But for now, what we got here is 3 5s, and that takes out 3 of the 4 10s. 6 takes out the last one. So then it becomes 6 7s versus 1 8. And boom, I'm going to start counting the empty slots again. I think it's just fair. But there we go. Let's move this up. And it is Eric's turn again. As we move to the very last cover of the night, go for 12. Alrighty, here we go. And Eric, if you could please, this is issue number 12.
Looks a lot
I'm
like
not
number
here.
11. Hi, Vank.
Hi, I'm VENKMAN.
You don't say.
Yeah.
$46 fucking dollars. Wow.
So, how are you?
I am doing swell.
Ah, yes. So, do you think this will be a recurring theme on Saturday night?
Saturday nights, well, maybe. I don't know. Sometimes we get lucky and gets through them all, but
Because I don't know if Jay's gonna be feeling well enough to be joining you this week. So he was sick last week, so maybe he's still sick this week, and the week after that, and the week after that. Sunday will be interesting because I'm not gonna be around. I guess he wants to do I don't know if he still wants to do a live stream. You guys normally do. So that'll be fun. But on Sunday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, Geeky Puppet Show will have a 2-hour premiere of our Young Romance by Simon and Kirby. We read about 2 hours worth of love stories with over-dramatic emphasis on the line, so check that out
He's becoming more and more frequent.
on the Geeky Puppet Show.
Alrighty. This sucks, by the way. I hate dropping out like this all the damn time. Okay, so here we go. And I'm connected. I'm not doing I've got a cable connected to my computer. It still doesn't
Kind
help.
of like it.
Alrighty. Let's see. Say again.
So that's nice. Eric and I get to talk.
Yeah, there you go. Try to keep you guys from that, and yet still. Here you go, Eric. What do you think of issue number 12?
It's there. 8.
Alrighty. And RDV.
Finally, Angle Team made into a cover.
Ha! I'm blue, da ba dee ba da ba da ba dee.
I was thinking more like fascist.
Oh, fascist. Fascist.
I will go 9.
Alrighty. We got a 9 and okay, blue guy. I mean, it's pretty much photo. It looks like it really does. It looks like a picture of a blue alien with a writer's crop that has that looks like a bird's beak.
No,
like
it's
he's
a human.
holding on. Huh?
Looks like a human being on the face on the right side, the hair. It is a rider's crop, yeah, cane.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. The cane, the tip of it looks like a bird's beak.
Oh.
And it's not bad. It's just, I don't know what they were going for with only half of them.
Maybe it's a wraparound.
I'm going 8 on this one. Alrighty. And let's check out the chat, see what they're doing here. We've got, he may not come back around this time. This is, by the way, they kicked me off YouTube again today. Let's see, this is, and the last cover were both wraparound, says One Slick. That does happen. We get a 10 from Dark Admiral and a 9 from One Slick and an 8 from Desert Rose. So we've got an 8, a 9, and a 10. 8, 9, and a 10. Okay, and then we've got Prince Zarkon. I watched Flash Gordon the other night. Man, it is not a good movie. Let's see. Erica Boyd says 6. Joe says 6. Good, but I paid for the entire picture. And MK says 8. So we got 2 6s and an 8. Don't get me wrong. Flash Gordon is a very entertaining movie, but I was watching go, good Lord. There is not a lot that was done well in this film, and it just came together to be entertaining as hell. MK says 8. It's kind of a bland compared to the rest of the covers. I'll give it a 5, says Darth Kato. Alrighty, so we've got a 5 and an 8. There we go, 7, 6, 5. Next up, Maranya says, Heavy Metal 12. Simple, effective mystery of who the alien military officer is. Sells the magazine. Score an Alien General 10. 5, not a fan of this cover, says Michael Taylor. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, and 5. Alrighty, LOL, good one. Oh, fascist. Let's see. Are you doing a show on Super Bowl Sunday? We have every year. If Eric's up for it, we are not going to show it, but we'll comment and have a hangout. I'm fine with that. You still up for it?
Yeah. Hopefully, maybe we'll get lucky and Amy and Melissa will show up to add some perspective that we wouldn't ordinarily have. Because I said I'll probably my feed will could be either synced up with everybody's or I could be a minute behind.
Alrighty. I think Tubi is showing the Super Bowl this year.
And you have premium.
Say again?
Tubi's advertising for another site.
Oh.
So it's a paid thing.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
I thought it was they were just going to show it. Well, maybe NBC will have it as well. Peacock had it last year. But let's see. Heavy Metal 12 is a 7 from Henry, and we have a 6 from Ethereal already. We have a 7 and a 6. 10, 9, 8, 7, and a 6. Zarkon is from Voltron. Okay, yep. That's where my head went to. I disagree. Flash is one of the best movies of the 80s, says Joe. I didn't say it wasn't entertaining. I own it. I own it on Blu-ray, and I've got the Alex Ross version, the whole 9 yards. I just rewatched it, and I have always thought that the acting was bad, but I just saw how really, like this time around, it just popped how bad that movie actually is. It was made for like 52 cents, and they got 10-cent change. It's just.
You want to watch a better movie? Watch Hawk the Slayer.
I've seen Hawk the Slayer. Ethereal says, did I get this already? 6? Yeah. Once again, regarding Flash Gordon, Arnella Moody. Oh, by the way, you know how I like to be Mr. Skin sometimes and tell you.
Really?
Ornella Moody, by the way, is, I don't know if you guys know, but she's been in a lot of 1970s Italian movies. So just saying. Alrighty, let's see. I'm going for the Eagles. Who are you going for? The Eagles. Anybody but the Chiefs. I am very much that way. And I was before this year. They went up against the Bucks in the Super Bowl, and from there on, they got to fail. Flash, he's here to save everyone. I disagree. The beating on the costumes alone cost serious bucks and man hours to do. So it's not a cheap budget movie. Okay, I'm sorry. $62. There you go. All right, let's let me get the stop here. If you have a late minute vote, go right on ahead. And let's get this scored up. We've got 2 6s taking out the 2 10s. We've got 3. Oh, that was 5s. 3 6s. taking out the 2 9s and one of the 4 8s. And then the 1 7 takes out another 2 8s are left. And this is an 8, ladies and gentlemen. Alrighty, last cover of the night lands in the 8 column. And we ended up with 3 7s, 4 8s, 2 9s, and a 10. We're going the gambit tonight. Alrighty. Let's see. Go for books. Or I just have to say 7. All right. Let's figure out where these land and what is going to the bracket fights. As I'm pretty sure at this point in time, One Slick Dude, yep, is heading out. Have a good night, One Slick. Take care. Be safe, man. All righty. And since there's 3 of them, we need the favorite and least favorite of the 7s. 1, 2, and 3. Eric, what do you think?
My favorite is the one in the end, and my least favorite is the one at the beginning.
All righty. RDV, what do you say?
Yeah, third is the best. Second is worst.
Third is best. Second is worst. And I'm going with first is the best and third is the worst.
Whoa.
All righty. Everybody's represented somehow going into the chats. And we have, let's see, Rhaegar, 2 is best and the red one is worst. 2 is best. 3 is worst. And then we've got, let's see, Joe is saying 2 and 3. All righty, 2 and 3. And then we have Dark Admiral, 2 is best, 3 is worst. And next up, 3 is best, 1 is worst, says Desert Rose. And we have, let's see, MARANYA, best is 3, worst is 1. And then we've got 2 is best, 3 is worst from Ethereal Dragon. And we have the 7s. Demon is best, 1 is second is the worst. Alrighty. Demon is best, 1. Oh, it's 1. Okay, and the second one is worst. Alrighty. You skipped Darth Kato. Did I now?
I think he had the same as me.
Okay, he's what was yours again?
Darth Kato computer is third best.
Third best, second is worst. Alrighty. Third best, second worst. All right, let's ratio these things. And thank you for looking out for Darth Kato, guys. And let's
MK
see.
Here.
MK, what did he give it?
Second best, 1 is worst.
Second is best, and 1 is worst. I'm glad he did that because we had a tie. Well, no, he actually made a tie. Well, not really. Okay, so we have 2 with 5 positives.
Now they're saying you skipped Michael and as well.
Did I? I am not
a fan
tonight.
of 2.
What was Michael's?
Michael says 2's best, 3 worst.
3 is worst. Okay, there we go. Yeah. Now we've got something. And we've got 1 with 2 positives, 4 negatives. And that is book 1. There we go. It goes to last. And then we've got 5 positives, 6 negatives, and 6 positives, 3 negatives. And it looks like it's going to stay the way it is right here. All right, let's go to the 8s. 8, and we have 4 books. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All righty. And let me get the go for 8. Bom, bom. Go for 8. And Eric, what is the best and least of the 8s?
All right. The best is number 2. The worst is number 1.
All right. RDV, what do you say?
Best is 2, worst is 4.
Okay. And I got to agree with you guys about the best, but my worst is Tiger Man. Alrighty. And let's see what everybody else says. 1 is best, Desert Rose says. 4 is worst. Alrighty. And we've got 2 is best, 3 is worst, as Dark Admiral. Next up, Rhaegar. 1 is best and 3 is terrible. And then we have second is best, fourth is worst, says Darth Kiddo. Next up, we have MARANYA with 8's best is 2 and worst is 3. Alrighty, 2 and 4 from Joe. Next up, we have 3 and 4 from Ethereal. And we have 2 and 4 from Michael Taylor. And let's see, the 8's Heavy Metal 1 is the best, 3 is the worst. Okay, and MK says 8's 1 is best and 4th is the worst. All righty, let me get the stop. If you have a last minute vote, just put it on in there, or let me get the STP. And let me ratio this for you guys. See where we land. Do we have any obvious losers? Yes, we do. As we've got no negatives and 7, or no positives and 7 negatives. 4 stays where it is. And then we've got number 3 staying where it is because it's got 1 positive and 5 negatives. And then we've got 4 positives, 1 negative, and 8 positives, no negatives. So 1 falls, and the monkey is going to the top of the 8s. Now we're moving to the 9s. All I need to know is which one you guys feel is the best of these. Let me put the go for 9. Alrighty, and we've got Christmas versus Army Attacking Town. Okay. Eric, what do you think?
Number 2.
We got Santa Claus. RDV.
1.
Alrighty, I'm going to agree with Eric on that Santa Claus cover. Let's go. The 9s as is. Bird is the best. Santa is the worst. Alrighty, best is Heavy Metal Santa, says MARANYA. And Darth Kato says Heavy Metal Santa. And then we've got Dark Admiral saying the Birdman. And Desert Rose saying Santa. And then we've got Rhaegar saying Santa. And then we've got Michael Taylor saying Santa. And Christmas can't believe that isn't a 10, says Joe. And Ethereal says 2. All righty, kids. It's going to go to Santa Claus right here. It's as it is. It's 8-2 or 3, excuse me. All right. And now let's move on to the 10s, and we'll figure out which one we are going to be putting into the brackets. Go for 10. There we go, gang. And let's see, 10s. We've got 1, 2, and 3. Eric, best and worst of the 10s.
They are in the correct order. See.
Eric? Okay, it looks like, yep, I'm out.
Goodbye, out.
Boom, boom, ain't it great to be crazy?
If only you could just drop without singing.
Wouldn't that be nice?
I know, right?
Wouldn't it be nice
if he could drop out
without singing?
The freaking time.
Oh, wouldn't it be nice?
Ah, yes. Just like old times. 13 people, now 12 watching. Bye-bye. What was Animal go? Bye-bye.
All right. Let's see, 10 butt beats. Okay, let's see.
And Eric said leave it like it was.
Santa's best. Ho, ho, ho. 10s. Okay, so we start with MARANYA. All right. But first, Eric. Oh, hold on. Let me grab the
Never mind.
Screen here. I say, I don't have the screen to tell what leave it like it was means. Okay, so here we go. All righty, so you're saying 1 is best. What's the worst? Oh, the worst is the butt lady. Okay. All righty, and how about you, RDV?
I'm agreeing.
You're agreeing. All righty, and you know what? So am I. There we go. And let's get to Maranya. She seems to be the first of this run. 9s to there it is. 10's best is number 1. 3 is the worst for Maranya as well. Alrighty, then we have MK. Butt is best, bloody is worst, says MK as my daughter walks in wondering what the hell we're talking about. Bloody butts. Let's see. 3 is best, 2 is least, says Darth Kato, or Dark Admiral, excuse me. There we go. And Ethereal says 1 and 2. Next up, the 10s, as is. Wrightson's Dragon Slayer is the best. Girl on the horse is the worst. Alrighty. Okie dokies. MK, stop mirroring my vote. It's the wrong direction. Bye-bye again, says Desert E. Oh, yeah, I dropped. 10s, 1 is best, 2nd is worst. And that was from Darth Kato. 1 is best, and the 2nd is the worst. And then we've got Michael Taylor, very tough, leave as is. So we've got 1 is best, 3rd is worst. Alrighty, next up, we have 1 is best, 2nd is worst. And that is from Joe. And then Desert Rose says 1 is best, 2nd is worst. And let's see, all those covers are fantastic, though. Maranya, haha. 10, well-deserved. 3, best of the night. Alrighty. And let me get these things ratioed, and we'll figure this out. We've got no positives and all negatives with book 2. So that is the back end. Then we've got, of course, 2 positives, 6 negatives with the horse lady. And then we have all positives, only 1 negative, and that's 10 positives. So there we go. And that is the way we're sending. That's the one we're sending to the brackets. And what we have here is Weird Alien Guy at number 12. Number 11 is Weird Demon Guys. And then at number 10, we've got Weird Monkey Face. Number 9 is Half Guy. Number 8 is Half Tiger Guy. Robot Killing Husband Robot is number 7, right? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. 6 is Depressed Monkey Man. 5 is Warrior Flying Over City. 4 is Heavy Metal Santa. 3 is Guy Riding a Giant Lizard. 2 is Naked Lady on a Horse. And 1 is Bernie Wrightson Dragon Slayer. There you go, kids. Am I still here? It's so quiet.
Over City.
There you go for jumping in just for that. There you go, guys. Joe's heaven. You be safe, guys. If Heavy Metal Santa was in the rightful place of 10s, it would be a tie between that and the bloody cover. Maybe so. It just one too many people didn't vote for it properly, I guess, if you want to take it that way. But there you go. Let's see what the end of the poll here is. I'm very interested in seeing what happens here. But, yeah, I have a feeling that Maranya is right, and this is a lost cause as far as wanting to see Mandarin in. But here's what we got. 21 votes. Thank you to everybody who participated. MODOK only got 4%. 19% went to Hobgoblin. The Mandarin is in second place with 23, but 52% went to the Green Goblin. It was Eric's pick that knocked out the Mandarin. So there you go, gang. Yeah, you finally picked one. There you go, guys. All righty, kids. That's going now. We're going to have, I believe, Outer Limits on Friday, and then we're going to do John Romita Sr. on Saturday and our Sunday. And of course, we have the auction on Sunday. So join us for that. But don't forget beforehand, tomorrow over at the Geeky Puppet Show, they're doing what is it, Best of the Week?
Yeah. If you want to do a cover thing tomorrow night, we'll probably be done by 10:30 because thanks to me being marooned at Phil's Records, I can't get out to the store to get my book, so I'll be saving that time.
Okay, maybe if it depends on what's going on with Gail,
No problem. I'm
good. If she zonks out early, I might jump on for even just let's hang out. But,
Yeah,
there
would you
go.
like some hot tea?
Yeah. I do have a couple of back issues to show off as far as what's coming up. I was gifted, by the way. There were some Swiss Space Family Robinson that I was supposed to get months ago, like right after we had done the cover ranking. And they just came in and they complimented him because of how long it took. So I appreciate that. So I got some of those. Hopefully the books that I ordered last week will show up before the auction. And I'm hoping to make enough because you know how I said I won all the bids? I've got 97 books waiting to be paid for.
Oh, let me answer Henry's question.
What's up?
The historian in me wants Kansas City just to see somebody three-peat, but I'm so sick of them. And if anybody else but the Eagles had come out of the NFC, I would have a rooting interest. I have nothing for or against the Elks, according to the mayor of Philadelphia. So I guess Philadelphia, just because I'm tired of the Taylor Travis show.
Where is it this year? Louisiana?
Think so. I'm not sure, actually.
I hope the game gets rained out and neither one of them wins. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, that's
don't know if that actually happens.
I've yet to see a football game get rained out. Lightninged out, maybe, but
well, where's we are if the levees go?
So,
I drove my Chevy there, but they were dry.
Did you know that Ernie Hudson is at the Indianapolis Comic-Con?
Henry, you're going to the game?
What, he's actually going to go to the Super Bowl?
I'm going anti-case unless you say I'm going to go against Kansas City as well. But
well, that just tells me Henry's rich. Henry, show up at the auction.
You know, Henry, if you need somebody to win a game that has nothing to play for, then you didn't do what you needed to do to prevent that, and that's what Cincinnati did not do.
They are playing in. Let's see. Caesar Superdome on Sunday. Where's that?
Good question.
Oh, New Orleans.
Okay,
New
so
Orleans.
New Orleans.
Yeah. ZACK could go.
That is true. There, yeah, Kansas City does definitely seem to lean right. So that's if you base your rooting interest on politics, I'm guessing Kansas City probably more so than Philadelphia. But
Kansas City,
because even Travis Kelce, who Trump has been on record as saying he can't stand his girlfriend, said it's a great honor having him there. I said the only thing, if he hadn't made those fucking Pfizer clot shot commercials, I could really like that guy, even with the Taylor show.
What about Patrick Mahomes?
I like Patrick Mahomes. He's everything you want in the face of your sport. Period. He never, he got some bad advice for about 15 minutes and pretended to be woke. Realized that wasn't who he was, and went right back to being the guy that he is. And I said I will forever. I can't hate Andy Dalton because he's a good man, but the Bengals passed on Patrick Mahomes because they had Andy bleeping Dalton. And so it's just like when one of the Red Scouts was begging them to take Derek Jeter, but the other one overruled him and took a guy named Chad Mottola. You ever heard of him? No, you haven't.
No.
No.
There you go. So but at least Mahomes was never on the Bengals radar. Jeter, like I said, one of the guys, he quit over it eventually. Yeah, so but yeah, which all that meant is Jeter would have played his first 6 years in Cincinnati and then gone to the Yankees, but still, yeah. We were actually we had a pick before the Chiefs the year they took Mahomes, and the Bengals took a wide receiver who, God, I honestly cannot remember his name. John Ross, I think his name was. But, 9 other teams passed on him too. So
when are we doing the Ramita covers?
Friday, right? Or is that Sunday?
Next week.
Okay.
He's
No,
coming.
I'm here. You guys were talking about stuff
and I asked you a question about comic. I said, when is Ramita covers?
Oh, Ramita covers should be on Sunday. And then, I wouldn't mind doing the bracket fights on the following Monday, if y'all don't mind.
So you're doing the Super Bowl and Ramita covers on Sunday?
Oh, yeah, I guess that might actually change then. It might go to, that might be our Monday thing. It depends on when the Super Bowl's over.
By that time, everybody's pretty much worn down, but
yeah,
we could do it on Monday or Tuesday.
And the game would be over by 10:30, but we'll have already been on the air for like 4 hours. So.
4 hours, yeah, I get it. Yeah, okay, so I'll figure out another day. If it's not Monday, it will be Tuesday, which is our regular scheduled cover ranking anyway. There you go. I guess we'll have to interrupt a normal thing for the brackets.
Well, I know Bill Lee threw something like that, but he called it the EFIS pitch.
Anyway, I got to go. I'll leave you guys to it.
All right.
If you want to close up house and our RDV when y'all are done. And I got to hit the head, man.
We're ready to go anyway.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go, gang. Once again, join us on Friday for Outer Limits. And, we're going to do the Super Bowl on Sunday. But don't forget to show up for that auction because that's really important. All righty. And as always, guys, thank you very much. What, say again?
And you too, sir. You show up every 5
I will.
minutes.
I will. All right. You guys have a great time. And thank you very, very much for watching. Have a good night, guys.
Good night, kids.
Good night.